Yo, what is good with y'all boys? Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we're showing you guys the ultimate pickaxe progression guide inside of Roblox The Forge. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you guys do leave a like and subscribe, as I would really appreciate it, and it does help out the channel a lot. But yeah, let's not waste no more time and get directly into this progression guide. Let's go. Alright guys, now getting into this progression guide, basically when you end up spawning into the game, the first pickaxe you're going to automatically have is going to be the stone pickaxe, okay? Now, pretty much what you're going to want to end up doing is going over here to this guy called Sensei Moro, and you're just going to want to end up completing all of his tasks. It's going to basically explain how to end up playing the game, how to forge, and how to do all this stuff. Now, while doing his tutorial, he'll basically lead you into buying two key pickaxes. The first pickaxe will be the bronze pickaxe. This is pretty much going to be the first pickaxe you're going to end up buying because it's a part of the quest line. And as you guys can see, it's going to have 7 mine power, 0% luck, and 0 rune slots. Okay, so this is going to be the first pickaxe you're going to end up getting. And then the next pickaxe you're going to end up getting right after that is going to be the iron pickaxe. Okay, so once you end up finishing his quest line, it'll eventually lead you to buying this iron pickaxe. And it's going to have 10 mine power, 5% luck, and then 0 rune slots, as you guys can see. Now from here, we're going to end up going and moving on to the next pickaxe, which is going to be outside of the quest line where we're going to end up buying. Alright guys, now moving on to the next pickaxe, basically we're going to end up skipping over the gold and platinum pickaxe for now, but we're going to be going for the stone pickaxe. Okay, so basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to end up heading over to the cave area and follow exactly where I go. Just go straight, and then you're going to want to make yourself a hard left right here, and then you'll end up seeing the pickaxe kind of pedestaled up right here. It's going to end up costing you like $3,300, something like that, 3,333. So just farm some mobs, farm some ores, and sell a whole bunch of stuff, and then eventually it'll end up leading you to getting this pickaxe. Now this is going to end up having 33 power, minus 30% mine speed, but it is going to have plus 10% luck boost, and it's going to have 3 rune slots, which is going to be a pretty good starter pickaxe that you can end up getting. So just save on money and definitely get that, but we can end up moving on to the next pickaxe we're going to get inside of this guy. Now from world 1, the last pickaxe we're going to end up getting for now in this world is going to be the platinum pickaxe. Now this is completely up to you whether you want this pickaxe or not. We could honestly skip through this pickaxe, but it's definitely a good investment if you want to get it before you end up heading over to world 2. As you guys can see, 5,000 gold, but you get 24 mine power, 25% luck, which is really good, and 2 rune slots, which is pretty good. And you could end up using those rune slots at the rune guy to like put certain modifiers on here. You know, it gets more expensive as you go on, but yeah, you could end up doing the little modifiers on your pickaxe. Definitely makes them better. But once you do end up getting the platinum pickaxe, or even if you don't want it, you're just going to want to end up heading over to this wizard guy, which should be a part of the quest. It's going to lead you over to the wizard guy to end up getting the portal, and then you could end up heading over to world 2, which is where we're going to end up getting some more sophisticated pickaxes. Trust me, we're going to come back to this world, but for now we're going to end up heading over to world 2, and then we're going to get some pickaxes from there. So let's go right into it. Alright guys, once you end up using that portal to end up traversing to world 2, this is what you're going to end up seeing, and on the left you're going to end up seeing an array of 5 pickaxes: the cobalt, titanium, mithril, uranium, and the lightite pickaxes. Okay, so now I'm not going to lie to you guys, you're going to start to notice that these pickaxes are getting way expensive, but we're going to end up needing to acquire these pickaxes to end up mining the new stuff over here. So the first pickaxe I would honestly recommend going for, obviously, is going to end up being the cobalt pickaxe. Now if you don't have $10,000, not to worry, it's pretty easy to actually get that much money. There's a lot of stuff you can do. First things first, you could end up doing the Sensei Moro quest. It ends up continuing once you end up making it to world 2, or if you do end up going over here and taking this cannon, there'll be a bunch of quests up here. So I'm just going to take this cannon right now. You could end up doing this, going over here. You could end up doing Henry, he has the quest. I already did his, or not Henry, Isaac, he has a quest. All his quest is bringing a healing potion. Will give you a bunch of XP. And you get the most amount of money you're gonna get in this game is literally by leveling up. You're gonna get like a bunch, and as you keep going up in levels, you'll get more money. There's also Captain Rowan. You could end up doing his quest line to get some money. There's a bunch of people in here quest line you can end up doing, but basically you're gonna go in here, do a little bit of mining, you know what I'm saying, and then once you do end up doing a whole bunch of mining, you'll be able to buy some of these pickaxes. So the first pickaxe we're gonna want to end up buying is definitely going to be the cobalt pickaxe. It's gonna be quintessential to mining these brand new ores. As you guys can see, is right over here. $10,000 is going to give you 40 mine power, 35% luck, and then 2 rune slots. So this is going to be the first pickaxe you're going to end up buying. Now from here, what you're going to want to do, and there's a couple of pathways you could go from here, but you're going to want to save on money. I would honestly recommend skipping the titanium pickaxe. This is 55 mine power, 38% luck, 2 rune slots, but I'm gonna just be honest, I definitely think you should skip over this pickaxe. Then there's the mithril pickaxe right here, 80 power, 43% luck, and then 2 rune slots. Now you could buy this pickaxe because it has enough mine power, because you're gonna need, I think, like 78 mine power or something. But yeah, you're either gonna want to buy this or the lightite pickaxe. Okay, and that's gonna be the next pickaxe you're gonna want to end up buying. Okay, so Personally, I think after the cobalt pickaxe, you should definitely buy the lightite pickaxe, or you could even save a little bit of money for later. But yeah, I'm gonna just show you why this is important in the long run. So we're just gonna end up going ahead and going over here to the mine area, and why this why the way you're going to move here is going to be important. So once you end up getting that cobalt pickaxe, you will be able to mine these little rocks and stuff, as you guys can see, and then you'll be able to mine the even bigger ones, the big old cores. But there is a specific rock in here. There's actually a few specific rocks in here you're not going to be able to mine. It's going to be the big old rocks, whatever they're called. They have like 4,000 HP. I'm gonna go look for one right now. So yeah, as you guys can see, these people, they're literally AFK farming right here. But the basalt veins, okay, these are gonna have like 1,700 HP. They're really big rocks that you can't mine until you end up getting a lightite pickaxe or better. And over here, there's also the volcanic rock, which you also cannot mine until you get a good pickaxe, okay? So definitely make sure you guys get that cobalt pickaxe and then save up for either the lightite or the mithril pickaxe. But there is some other pickaxes you can end up getting, and that's the next pickaxe I'm going to end up getting into. Now, if you guys want to save more than 100,000, there's two pickaxes I would definitely end up recommending getting. One of them is going to be this arcane pickaxe, which I'm going to end up showing you how to get, and the other pickaxe right here is going to be the magma pickaxe. Now, this is debatably as good, or if not better, than the arcane pickaxe. It has 135 mine power, 46% luck boost, and then 2 rune slots. So this is a really good pickaxe that's capable of mining anything. But the second pickaxe we're going to end up getting is going to be the arcane pickaxe, and this is going to be the second to last end game pickaxe you're going to get in the game. So this is going to cost like 125,000, but we're going to have to do a quest back in world 1. So yeah, once you do end up getting around like 125,000, you're going to want to go ahead and teleport back. And honestly, I would just recommend going from cobalt straight to this pickaxe. To be honest with you, that's what I ended up doing. But you know, there's a whole bunch of different routes you can end up taking, but we're going to end up teleporting back to world 1. And once we do end up teleporting back to world 1, we can end up doing this quest line to get this pickaxe. Alright guys, now moving on to the next pickaxe, which is going to be the arcane pickaxe. This is arguably the best pickaxe inside of the entire game. It is pretty easy to end up getting to. It's just the cost that ends up making it difficult to get. But basically, you're going to head back to world 1 like we said, and then you're going to end up talking over to the bard guy. Now he's going to ask you, he's going to be like, yo bro, I lost my katana in caves, I need you to find it and things of that nature. And you're going to be like, alright, I'm finna go find it. Now basically, you're going to want to end up heading inside of the cave. As you guys can see, go ahead, go down here, and you're going to want to hook a left right here, and then you're going to end up seeing this secret area right here. As you guys can see, there's going to be some leaves. Just jump down here. It's going to be like a little secret passage, and then you'll see a skeleton right here. Now on the right, you're going to end up seeing a guitar. It's going to be like laid up on this little ledge right here. You're going to go ahead and interact with it and pick it up, and then you're going to want to go back to the bard dude. So we're just going to go through the path we just ended up doing, and then you're going to end up going back to the bard dude. Now once we do end up returning his guitar, he's going to give us a key to a secret area, which is going to end up containing the arcane pickaxe. So you're going to go ahead and give him his guitar back. He's going to start strumming that joint, and then he's going to give you this key, and then we're going to end up going over to the secret area. Now you're going to want to follow me. It's not really too far. Just go ahead, go straight, you know, follow this right arrow right here, and then you literally just going to want to keep right, and then you're going to see a right here. Go ahead, go through this right area, then make a left right here, and then in the back area right here, there's gonna be this gate. This is where the gate is at. Unlock it, then you'll see the secret area, and here is the arcane pickaxe with these 2 hands and this girl in the back. It's 125,000. It's gonna have 115 mine power, but it has 10% mine speed, which is really good, 50% luck boost, and 3 rune slots, which is insanely good. So you're definitely going to want to get you this pickaxe, and this is one of the best pickaxes inside of the entire game. Alright guys, now moving on to the last pickaxe inside of the entire game is going to be the demonic pickaxe. So basically what you're going to want to end up doing is going to world 2 and taking this cannon, and you're going to follow exactly where I end up going inside of this cave. So you're just going to go straight and then go to the right, and you're going to see this danger sign right here. As you guys can see, just go through here, and once you end up going straight, you're going to want to take the right path and then another right, and then you're going to see a bunch of people mining. If you guys are in a public server, that's probably what you'll see, but you'll see these 2 big old basalt veins. What you're going to want to end up doing is breaking these with a good pickaxe like the arcane pickaxe, or waiting for somebody to break them, and then you're going to want to end up entering into the volcano area. Alright guys, now once you are down here, basically you're just going to want to end up making a right, and then you're going to end up seeing this locked door over here. So just go ahead, make a right, and then you'll see this door right here. Now technically you aren't supposed to be able to get this pickaxe, but if you do have the demon class, or even with the portal, you can glitch through and end up getting this pickaxe early, kind of like a little early skip you can end up doing. Now honestly, this pickaxe really isn't even worth grinding for, because it is $500,000, and it just doesn't swing as fast. It has a really low swing rate. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the pickaxe's stats up here. 175 mine power, minus 15% mine speed, 47% luck, and then 3 rune slots. So on paper it looks decent, but this really isn't that good of a pickaxe. Honestly, I'd recommend just keeping the arcane pickaxe as the best, but this is one of the last pickaxes you can end up getting in the game currently. But yeah, and yeah guys, that's gonna be it for this pickaxe progression guide. I hope you guys did end up enjoying. Make sure you guys do leave a like and subscribe for more Forge videos, but it's your boy Swivel here, and I'm out. Bye.